What's up, you guys? You are tuned in to the GM podcast. I am your host, Manuel, and this is my co host, Gabby. Let them know what's up, Gabby.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Stuck in traffic right now.
Stuck in traffic. You know what also feels really shitty when you're stuck in traffic and you feel overwhelmed with everything that goes around you. It could be about work, it could be life, it could be getting to your destination to just relax, and you can't because you still have other things to do. Those are the important things that we're going through right now. Being that we are right now in the business that we're in, you know, I'm blessed to have a lot of work, but it also is overwhelming. Fill 'em in, partner.
Yeah, definitely. We want to take this opportunity to talk about feeling overwhelmed. I think because we're in the moment right now, we feel overwhelmed. And, I think you said it perfect. We should feel blessed, and we are blessed, and we are very honored, and we have a lot of gratitude for all our clients. Everybody, the people who are ringing us off the hook, calling us for service. But we wanted to discuss a little bit of the feeling overwhelmed because I think right now it's a perfect time. I think it's a perfect time to talk about it. So maybe if I just kind of start the subject or the topic by just discussing how I've been feeling lately. Um, you know, I've been feeling a lot of very mentally tired. Mentally tired more than physically because I think I'm naturally a hyper person, so my energy kind of goes on for a long time. But mentally tired always gets me, and with the business, trying to juggle business, trying to juggle our struggles with the business, trying to deal with the time away from home with our kids, everything else. Christmas is coming up, so we're trying to finish so that we could be home with our families as they deserve us, and we deserve them in our presence. So just lately I've been a little bit mentally drained, and but I really do I really okay, so if we were to kind of treat our life like a bag of beans, you're gonna clean out the beans. I know that the bad is not as is bad. You know what I mean? I'm just overwhelmed because maybe I'm trying to figure out how to balance everything. But I am very grateful. If I were to really be truthful about my life, I'm very grateful. Like, what is there really to complain about? I have a lot of work. I have a lot of clients who want to pay us to do service for them. I mean, is that really something to gripe about? But of course, it's natural. We get tired, mentally tired. Of course, we get physically tired too. I'm not saying I'm a young buck that can last forever, but I get tired also. But I think we're doing great, partner. I think we're doing a great job, and I think we need to we're always talking about the next big thing, and that's kind of what keeps me motivated. My motivation are my two sons, and even though they're not babies anymore, I fight for them every single day. Every single day when I get up.
Cool. Yeah. What you just said right now sounds very overwhelming. But no, I want to reflect on my part of the end because on my end of the stick is it's the same feeling. I feel overwhelmed because I'm not there for my kids. I'm not there for the things that's important to them. And we all wish these things. Christmas is coming up, and this is the time to be with families. And of course, you do want to be there for them, and be there, be present. You obviously have something that attracts you to being with your family in a time of need. But nevertheless, yeah, this business has brought a lot of great opportunities. It's brought out a lot of key knowledge to get certain things done. You know, you have to come over the you have to overcome the fact that not everything is perfect. You know, we're always running short on time. You know, the traffic is a pain in the ass, but these are the things that keep us going because our families is what matters, especially to me. You know, it, that's what pushes me to get up. That's what pushes me to keep forward because it's overwhelmingly enough that we've had so many freaking blowouts. You know what I mean? And it sucks. You know, like you can't you can't just sit there and say, man, I really wish that everything would be perfect. You know, you will never have the sensation of failure and how to overcome that failure for the next time. So yeah, overwhelming things that are overwhelming to me is that, you know, it's my business. It's I love the fact that I'm busy. I love the fact that people are willing to pay me to do what I do great, you know. And that should be anybody's motto, you know. At the end of the day, you don't want to go to sleep not knowing that you could have done better, you know. So fill them in, partner.
Yeah, for me, I'd like to ask you right now, you know, once I kind of cover what I want to discuss really quick, like I want to ask you, like, how do you deal with the emotion of the overwhelming feeling? Like I said, I usually try to, and hopefully somebody else can take what I say and it'll help them out a little bit. But when I'm feeling overwhelmed, you know, I do reflect a lot of how my life is now and what it was before. And you and I talk about this all the time. What we're going through right now, we prayed for 5 years ago.
Right.
We wish we would have been into business either with ourselves, by ourselves, or with a business partner. We wish we could have been, running our own life how we want, how we see fit. So the feelings, it's like we're getting the rewards, we're getting the gifts that we always wanted.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to put yourself in a perspective like, okay, why am I complaining? Of course we're human and we feel and we get tired and we get overwhelmed. But if we really think about the things that we asked for before, we're getting them. And it might not be all there yet because I don't feel 100% accomplished yet. There's still a lot of things that I want to do, and I'm lacking certain things in my life that I hope that one day everything will be in place. So the way I handle my overwhelming feeling is I just really clearly step back and look at my life. Yes, a lot of things have changed in my life. A lot of things have definitely changed. I never thought, 5 years ago, I never thought I'd be doing this. I never thought that certain people in my life would be out. So my life has changed. But as long as you keep fighting for progress, then I think that should make us very proud. And we're tired. You and I are, physically tired. We're mentally tired. But at the end of the day, we have to really recognize that what we're doing is something great. Who gets up in the morning and says, I run my own business, or I started from nothing. I started from scratch. No handouts, no help. You and I started something from a thought. We just, so we should be very proud. And that's what keeps me going. And that's what keeps my overwhelming feeling on check or in check. Because I tell myself these things like, damn, Gabby, you've done pretty damn well for yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, things are not fucking perfect. And I don't think they will ever be. But I tell you one thing, I know a lot of people see me and say, damn, she's overcome a lot of bullshit and she's still fighting and she's still fighting against the current. And we're still making moves and we're still making waves. And I don't think our journey is over. So I think this overwhelming feeling is a test, because remember I tell you, everything is a test, and I think everything in life is a test. When somebody pisses you off It's a test to see how you're going to react. When someone betrays you, it's a test to see if you're going to seek revenge. And so we asked for this. Never forget that we asked for this. And so life is testing us with an overwhelming feeling. And I think it's testing us to see how we react to the pressure of success, because success isn't easy. It comes with a lot. It's very expensive. It comes with a lot of pressure. It comes with a lot of critics. It comes with a lot of haters. It comes with a lot of failures. So are we really ready?
No, we're not ready to answer
Yeah,
your.
we are ready.
No, we're not ready. We're not ready to sit back, sipping on a Mai Tai.
No.
You know, we're not ready for all that
No,
madness.
I said, are we ready? You misunderstood.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm just. No, the point is, guys, that, you know, I do overcome my feeling of overwhelmness. Is, you know, my way is just patience. You know, because you know, who doesn't want to be vacationing in freaking Cancun, and you know, your business is operating, and like you have pretty much no worries, you know.
Yep.
But how do we get to that point? You know, there's a lot of stress that comes with the business. There's a lot of stress that comes with your work. So, you know, the key here is, I would say, patience. You know,
Yeah.
and you know, letting the wave, you know, take you for a good ride. You know, because you're not always gonna feel this. You know, and being who you are, as reluctant as you are, and being the you know, just the your human nature, just going out there and surpassing the things that you need to get where you want. All that stuff comes with, you know, feeling overwhelmed. So even then, you know, when you're vacationing and just chilling, you know, you really don't have much to worry about. When you come back, you're gonna feel that overwhelmness. But you know, it's one of those things where you actually start to think about how to overcome certain feelings, and I would say patience for me is my key. You know, it helps me relieve a lot of stress. It helps me just to
Let go of control.
let go of control and focus on the future, you know, because nobody's living in the future. You know, you can't fix the past. So, you know, the future's going to come to you. You just got to be patient towards it. And with all that, you never know what's going to happen in front of you. So you always practice patience, which will lead you to knowing who you really are on the inside, when you have to overcome a lot of these feelings that are just madness, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Patience is one thing that I'm definitely trying to work on. I don't have a lot of patience, and sometimes I get, which leads to anxiety. You know, everything is like a domino effect. If you don't have patience, it leads to anxiety, and then anxiety leads to something else, and then et cetera, et cetera. So I'm trying to work on my patience. Yeah. I want, you know, sometimes when I want something, I want it now, or
I think that's everybody, man.
Right, it's everybody, but some people have really great skills in practicing patience, and I want to get to that point. I want to get to the point where I'm able to say, let that go.
Yeah.
Let it go. And actually, I think I'm getting much better. Like, if you were to really know what goes on in my head, like, there's certain situations where I'm like, you know what? Let it go. It's not even worth it.
I don't think anybody wants to know what goes on in your
Yeah, you're right about that. People run away from my brain. No, but, you know, patience is a great skill to have.
Yeah.
It's a great skill to have. But I just, you know, I really want to just let everybody know the point of this podcast is just to, shit, we get overwhelmed too. You know, everything is not wonderful and colorful, and everything is not all successful. We go through our struggles as individuals and as partners.
Yeah.
we go through struggles, and every day is a battle, and sometimes we get on each other's nerves because, you know, we're both very leader oriented. So, you know, we bump heads sometimes when it has to do with work. Luckily, though, I could say this, that we squash it right away. But it does get overwhelming. You know, right now we're sitting in traffic, and I mean, just to get to like a 30-mile radius, it takes you like an hour. It's ridiculous, and it shouldn't even be that long. But I'm just happy to be alive, and I think if everyone were to just step away from the busy life for just a minute, step away and look at everything and say, okay, what am I really grateful for? If obviously we all love our families, and sometimes when life seems really shitty, just look at your family and say, you know what? If my mom died tomorrow, I'd be very fucking devastated. I'm glad she's alive today. And I know that's dramatic, but to be honest with you, that's fucking life. That's what happens. Sometimes we take things and people for granted, and then all of a sudden one day we wake up and they're gone, and then you're like, holy shit, I should have done this, I should have done that. So when you're having a rough day, or you think your life is bad or not going the way you envisioned, literally step back and be grateful for the things or the people who are in it. And I guarantee you, your perspective will change. Your perspective towards your situation will change. I am always so grateful to wake up and have these two amazing sons. I always wake up and be grateful that I get to work alongside the coolest human being on earth, which is my best friend here.
Thank you.
My family. So really, do the material things really matter as much as we think they do? Not really. Traffic's a pain in the ass, but at the end of the day, we know we're gonna get there. So, you know, if we all slow down just a little bit, I think it'll really make us realize that our brains are moving faster than our bodies, and we need to just tone it down a little bit. Lower the volume to your busy mind. Lower the volume so that you can hear the greatness, so you can hear your blessings, so you can hear the gratitude. And then we'll realize, like, okay, you know what? I could deal with this traffic. Fuck it. I'll just listen to some good music right now. I think the stress levels of this world would be at a very lower rate. So I just wanted to get that off my chest, and I appreciate everybody who listens to us.
Yeah, good shit, partner. Yeah, you know, as small as this company is, it is overwhelming, you know. So just imagine if we do have a bigger company, you know, more employees, more trucks, you know, et cetera, you know, bill pay, or, you know, a payroll, taxes, and just all around crap, you know. But yeah, you're right. You know, we do have to take a step back, count our blessings, and count like what matters to us, which is our time with our families, you know, our health, you know. All these things correlate to having a successful, happy life. And without a doubt, you know, you touched it right on the money, man. Like, we do have to take a step back, take a deep breath, and just mellow out a little bit, clear your thoughts, and just let it go. Sometimes let it go and just say, you know, I'll handle it tomorrow, or I'll get to it as soon as I can. You know, these we all have a purpose in our lives, and our families count on us. You know, there's customers that count on us. There's clients out there that really rely on us. So yeah. You want to close it out, partner?
That's it. That's pretty much it. I just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, and don't wait for the new year. Start your goals now. Start your dreams now. Don't wait, because life isn't waiting for you. It's continuous. The time never stops. So get out of that habit to wait for the New Year's resolution. Do it now.
That's right, man. You wait for the New Year's, guess what happens? Week 2 comes through, and you're like, fuck, I feel overwhelmed. I should have done that a long time ago.
Yep.
But yeah, you guys, stay healthy. Thanks, guys, for listening to us, and we will talk to you guys next time. Peace and love, you guys.